Live one-on-one conversation, 30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comings with the it factor. It's the Jazzie K Ward coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Jazzie after dark.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. I am Jazzie K Ward, and welcome to another edition of Artist Talk. I see people coming in the room, so what I need everybody to do is just start sharing the video. But tonight, we have a very special guest. You know, R&B and soul singer Mr. Roger Hill is our special guest tonight. Aren't you excited? I'm so excited to have this up close and personal conversation with him. But in the meantime, don't forget to go over to K Ward Radio, which is my YouTube channel. Make sure you like the page, and right over there, there's a little notification bell. Hit it twice so you can get the notifications. kwardradio.com is my website. Make sure you subscribe. And if you don't, as we say on the show, shame on you. So are you ready to kick off Artist Talk? Well, let's go ahead and kick off Artist Talk right now.
Live from WKRW, welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie K Ward.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Artist Talk. I see people coming in the room. You know how they say, come on in the room. Make yourself at home. Hey, my friend Ron Ledford. I see Detroit, Michigan is in the house. Hey, Miss Deb St. George. Roberto. I see LaShawn. I see we have Dr. Chantel Graham just hanging out in the green room. If you don't know Dr. Chantel Graham, Shame on you. So she's going to do our segment tonight, always heart and soul. And I'm so excited to see what Dr. Graham is going to talk with us about tonight. But again, don't forget, everybody, go ahead and share the video, share the live. Let me know where you're watching from. My friend Colleen just stepped into the room. Hey, Colleen, so good to see you. So good to see everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a wonderful weekend. Happy spring to everybody. Did you do any spring cleaning? Anybody do any spring cleaning? Let me know. I did a little spring cleaning, so I was a little excited about that. But are you guys ready to kick off the show? But before I do that, don't forget in the comments section, do the hashtag shame on you. Hashtag shame on you. And we have enough time tonight. Maybe somebody can win a special prize from Jazzie. How about that? I see Mr. JT Graham, DJ Grandmaster of 365 Jams Entertainment. Awesome brother. Great guy. So good to see you, my friend. Make sure you put in the comments section how we can check you out on the radio. He does an amazing things. Amazing guy. So our special guest tonight, my next guest, Mr. Roger Hill. He's from Rochester, New York, but now he resides in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, and is set to release his debut album, The Feel Good, which is going to come out in 2022. I can't wait, y'all, which reflects his style, his it factor, as I call it, of classic R&B and soul. And if you don't know Roger Hill tonight, shame on you, but you're going to get to know him a little bit better up close and personal. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome recording artist and an R&B soul singer, Mr. Roger Hill, to Artist Talk. Mr. Roger Hill, sir.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
We are so good. We're doing even better now since you are in the house. We're in the box.
In the house. Woo, in the house.
But again, I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and have a conversation with me.
No problem. Anytime.
But so how are you? How was your day today?
Can't complain. Just a rough day. Just trying to get myself ready. I have to have knee surgery in the morning, so trying to get myself, ready for that. Other than that,
okay.
Good to go.
Well, we're definitely going to keep you in our prayers for you on tomorrow with your surgery. So we pray that everything goes well, and I'll check up on you to make sure you're doing good.
Yeah, because I'll just be sitting on the couch, probably playing on Facebook. I got a couple songs I need to finish. So hey, if I ain't, knocked out with the medicine or whatever, but other for that,
right?
Well,
great. I love that. And y'all, tonight we're also going to talk about Roger, some of his music, and one of his songs, Come Back to Me. And if you haven't heard Come Back to Me, shame on you. If you don't have this song in your life, but don't forget, throughout the show, you'll see RogerHillMusic.com, the website. Hey, Mr. Matt Lee and Lisa Marie Williams. You'll see RogerHillMusic.com. That's the website. And people can they go download the song off of your website or wherever music is?
They can go to Spotify. Now, make sure when you go to Spotify, you go to Roger Hill, and then you go to Come Back to Me. You'll see the guy, the Q, the Omega with the bald head. Go to that one, because if you go to the other Roger Hill, you might get to listen to country music.
Country music. So make sure you click on Roger Hill, the Come Back to Me. Okay, the Come Back to Me. Well, so Roger, before we get really deep into the show, I have this segment called The Real You. Mm-hmm. It's like the heart and soul. Who is Roger Hill outside of your music business? So I'm just going to ask you some questions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So my first question is, tell me something that you know for sure.
Tell me something that I know for sure?
Right.
Something that I know for sure is that I'm a very positive individual. I'm very positive. I am self-motivating.
Okay.
What else I know for sure? I know I can sing.
Hey, we know that for sure, right? You can definitely do that, my
Other
friend.
people didn't know, but I know.
And if you don't know, you will know after you hear this song too tonight. Well, thank you for that. Tell me something, a favorite thing that you enjoyed doing as a kid.
Well, to believe it or not, when I was a kid, I was always trying to find a way to make $1.
Okay.
I mean, I can go back to the time when I was like 9 years old selling the candy in the schools. And it was funny because when I would sell the candy, I went to a Catholic school when I was like 10 years old. Okay. And, you know, you're supposed to come and turn the money in, you know, and I would keep the money. And then I would go back and say, Sister Melita, my mama said to give me another box of candy and she'll bring the money in. They'll give me another box. I'll sell all the candy. I did that 3 times before they called my mother and said, well, Miss Lewis, when are you planning on bringing the money in for the candy? She was like, I don't know nothing about no candy. So I was always, you know, I had a paper route when I was growing up.
Hey, Alpha.
I mean, I was always about making $1.
Right. And it seems like, and I know you're a businessman to me, so it seems like you've always been that businessman, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can remember, Roger, as a kid, something I always enjoyed, I know for sure, was that I always had these lemonade stands. So I would like throw papers. That didn't last too long. With my grandfather throwing papers early in the morning. He said, are you going to go with me when we was out of school for the summer? And I was like, well, you have to get up about 3. Oh, so I tried that. That didn't work. And then I started like selling like lemonade. In the summer, the lemonade stand. I was probably drinking more of the lemonade than anything else. So
those it's funny, you know, like I said, I had a newspaper out. Then I was working at the school, you know, cleaning the school. They was only paying $2 an hour, you know, we worked a couple hours, you know. Then I used to cut hair. Then I would go out and cut grass, all kind of stuff. So, you know, I always had that business mentality growing up.
Okay. So another question I have for you, like, you know, looking over the scope of life and where you are now, who has been your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter, wow. God. God.
Hey.
You know.
Hey, I can remember.
Ladies, I'm trying to find that special one. They say, I'm supportive of you. Yeah. I say God, and, you know, just things I had to do on my own, you know. I had to find a way on my own.
Okay. I appreciate that. And normally I only do 3 questions, but I'm going to do this one more question. One of my favorite questions I like to ask is, and it's probably going to be hard for you to narrow this down, Roger, but like, what's your favorite song to dance to and why?
My favorite song to dance to.
Mm-hmm.
What would actually make me get up and dance?
You know, you're song, you could be at the bar and you could have, I don't know, you just talking to somebody, and as soon as you hear the beat, you just go on to the flow.
Well, there's one, that Maxwell song. It happened the moment when you were in. That one there will make me get up and be like, yo, I'm about to go and do a little something, do a little ballroom dance and 2-step. Then I realize, yeah, that one.
Hey,
yeah, that
well,
one.
who knows? You might need to re-record that one.
Yeah, that one definitely. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You know, here we pass the mic to Roger Hill, y'all. I love it. Thank you so much for answering those questions, y'all. Again, Our special guest tonight is R&B soul singer Mr. Roger Hill. Make sure you go over to rogerhillmusic.com, which is the website. Um, so Roger, we're going to get into the meat, kind of the grind of the show.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to get into the grime and the meat of the show. I'm sorry about that. But my first question for you, and everybody, if you have questions for Roger, make sure you post them there, and we will do our best to answer those. Okay. Kenneth Wynn says, my favorite is You Like Me, Don't You by Jermaine Jackson. Okay. I don't think I know that song by Jermaine Jackson. But okay, I have to check it out, Mr. Wynn. Colleen said, all right, Roger, sing. That's right. Sing. So when we talk about music and the soul of music, why should people care? Why should people care about soul music?
Well, I think when it comes to R&B and soul, I think we've gotten away from that over the years. You know, everyone is after that fast money when it comes to music. And, you know, when we start, you know, like us, we're getting, you know, a little mature, older or whatever. We like to listen to stuff that has a meaning that, you know, like, girl, I'll be your bridge over troubled waters. You know what I'm saying? You know, not like back that thing up tight. You know what I mean? So, so people have gotten away from it. So there's so much that's going on in the world today. And people need to get back to the love, you know, to the slow dancing, you know, like, you know, and, you know, with my music, it's like I'm trying to take it back to yesterday.
Right.
With a 22 touch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, Roger, when you mentioned that, immediately, and I was thinking about your music, and you know, I don't like to compare artists, you know, but sometimes there are similarities. But when I think about, I am a big guy that I love love.
Mm-hmm.
I love love, and I'm a lyric person. And I'm going to talk about this a little later in the show when I'm thinking about your song, you know, Come Back to Me. But you know, when you think about artists like, you know, Luther Vandross and you know, his music, and I think about your music, and I'm like, we have been so missing this in today's music, because to me, a lot of the music today, and I'm not going to say all, it just doesn't have a lot of substance to it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first heard your song, and I don't know if I got the word, well, I don't know if I got all the words right now, because I will mess up a song. I heard the melody and the beat, and I said, who is this guy? And then a friend of mine, you know, sent the music to me. He said, well, do you know Roger Hill? I said, no, but I can just listen to the melody. And when I first heard your voice, I think it's like, tell me where you are. Just say where you are. Stop and listen. Walk with me. Joy of laughter is what I see. I remember the times we had. I was just, now I probably skipped something, but I just remember. That's what we miss. A song should tell a story.
Tell a story. That's right.
It should tell a story. And that's just what your music does.
I'm going to tell you something. I just told somebody the other day, I am the male version of Mary J. I got some music, man, that's like, whoa, you know, from experience and stuff. My new song that's coming out, hey, I wrote it about someone, you know, that it is what it is. They may be mad, but hey, I'll be happy when that sells. But, I mean, you know, I got some love songs. I got a love song that I'm writing right now.
Okay.
It's going to touch women. Women are going to love it.
Okay.
You understand? I'm on that side of everyone.
Okay.
And I know what people like to hear, what they want to hear, what a lot of these women want to hear and stuff, you know. And then one thing about me, I'm a very real man. I'm going to give it to you straight, you know.
No choice.
I'm not gonna tell you the things you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you stuff you need to hear.
Oh,
there's a difference, you know.
did y'all hear that? He's gonna tell you what you want to hear. That's what you need. And but you know, I'm glad that you mentioned that, Roger. Oh, because Deb even says soul music touches you deep in the soul. That's why it's called soul music. You know, you ever been in a, I'm sure, Roger, you ever been in a car and you hear a song, it could be an old song. And it's not too many new songs that really do that to me. And it makes you wonder either about life experiences, it could have been somebody you've dated, but music should touch the inner of your soul because it makes you, you know, it makes you, it's healing. And as Dr. Graham says, you know, some folks just can't handle the truth.
They can't. They can't handle the truth. That's why I said I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, because the problem is there's so many people that's telling these women the things they want to hear. Oh, I'm looking for that queen to marry, and they don't do it. Right. I'm gonna be straight up, and you know. But the thing about it now, I'm putting it in song.
Right.
I'm putting it in song, and it's coming deep from the heart.
Right. You know. And one thing I'm gonna tell you, one thing about this song, y'all. This song is one of them songs. You know, if you have company over, you know, whether you're cooking, you're barbecuing, this Come Back to Me, y'all, that y'all gonna hear tonight. It's one of them songs that you can have playing in the background. You know, you remember, Roger, even back in the day. Now, I mean, I'm a young man, but I got an old soul. So you remember when you could call somebody and just say, hey, I want you to listen to something. you put the phone up to the radio, or if you playing the CD, or when you would have your voicemail, remember the answer machine?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, hey, this is Jazzie. And then I had a song playing in the background.
See, I used to call them and be like, hey baby, I'll be your bridge over troubled waters, you know. And then I go into singing something, always some ever or something.
Because I'm telling you, like people like yourself, Luther, James Ingram, Peebo Bryson, I'm like, Roger Hill is right there. Roger Hill is right there, y'all. So I'm going to go back just a little bit. So tell me a little bit more about, I remember reading something about you've been singing since the age of 5.
Yeah, I actually been singing since I was 5 years old, believe it or not. And during that time, my sister and I, we were being managed by Lou Ross's manager back then. Oh, wow. And we were going singing at all these different churches up in Rochester, New York. And I didn't want to sing. I wanted to go and do other stuff. I wanted to play, but my sister, she wanted to go on because they actually thought she was going to go off and, you know, sing. They calling her Diana Ross. And the playground used to be calling me. But as time went on in life, music was around me. It was around me. I wind up working with, when I was 10 years old, my stepfather used to work with this gospel workshop where they used to bring all the different gospel groups in. And my job was standing at the door, opening the door for all the gospel stars to come in. You know, I met a lot of those different guys, you know, Slim and the Supreme Angels, the Keynotes, and all of them, you know.
Right.
And then as time went on, I wind up promoting concerts and stuff.
Oh, wow.
I promoted concerts, and I wind up owning a nightclub for 12 years.
Okay.
And during that time when on my birthdays, I always bring in a national act, you know, and my birthday is January 21st. Angela Winbush is the 18th. So I would bring her in, and, you know, we would always celebrate our birthday and, you know, kick it or whatever. And me and her became real cool over the years, you know.
Okay.
It's funny how this even came about, because I'm telling you, I never even thought about singing. Never thought about singing professional at all. Never.
Wow. Yeah, that's me, because when you hear your voice, I just assume. Right. So how long professionally have you been singing?
since November.
The front door.
November of 2021.
Oh, what?
It was just something that had happened. So I've been here in Atlanta for about 10 years. And a good friend of mine, her name is Kat. She owns Kat's Cafe. And she's one of the singers in Climax.
Okay.
And I would go down there on Thursdays to do open mic. They had open mic night. And I'll always sing. So me and Kat got real cool. And she's like, "Wow, Roger, you got a nice voice, you know." And be honest with you, Thursdays was my weekend. That was my Friday and Saturday. Okay. And I used to be driving around in the truck during the week, like, yeah, I'm gonna go and sing this song. I'm gonna learn these words and everything. Yeah. And I would sing things like by Donny Hathaway, Jodeci, Ron Isley, you know, and I just was getting into it. You know, people like, you know. But what happened, how this even came about, there was a guy that had was down there, and I guess he had been trying to get in contact, get up with me for about 2 or 3 months. And he would give me his number, and I would just kind of like push him to the side. I really wasn't interested. And it took Kat to say, "Hey, Roger, you know, just give him a chance, you know, see, you know, what was up."
Right.
We wind up, he told me he had wrote this track, asked me if I knew how to write songs. And I was like, "Hey, I can write a poem." And so he said, "I'm gonna give you 2 weeks to write a song." So he sent me that track over, and I got that track on a Saturday. And I brought me a piece of paper and a pen, and I started driving. And when I heard it, I was like, that don't sound too bad. Started writing it, and the first sentence or whatever that I came up with was "Tonight's the night." Okay. That was the first thing. Okay. And it just came to my head, you know. And then about an hour later, it was like, "Ooh, just say where you are, because tonight's the night for love. You're never too far." And I was like, wow, you know. And that Monday, I actually wrote that song in 2 days. To me, that was something. You know, I know some people can write a song, and, you know, but for a person who's never wrote a song in their life, I did it in 2 days. And what you hear is what I wrote. When I went to the studio to lay it down, that was that Monday. Went to the studio that Tuesday. And when I laid my voice down, this is a true story. Okay. When I laid my voice down and I heard it, I told that guy, I said, "Listen, that's going to be a hit." I said, "That's going to be a hit right there." You know, he was up there looking like, what's the guy that played on 5 Heartbeats? My office was 9 to 5. I forgot the guy's name, Big Red or whatever. He was shaking his head, looking, yeah, you know. But I wind up moving on from him. But that sound that you hear now actually came from my producer. Now his name is Rick Marcel. Rick Marcel actually played with the Isley Brothers for a few years. Okay. Now he plays with Kool and the Gang. So he does all my music now, and the music is phenomenal. I write the lyrics. We have a new track that's coming out soon. He threw his little touch up in there, you know. But I think it's fire. The song's gonna be fire though. So okay. I just got into it. I just got into it.
Wow. I want to have a little bit more conversation about that, because that I'm just blown away, Roger, that you know you're really just starting in the game. What, a year or two or so ago? I'm amazed and blown.
Like November, like 3 or 4 months ago.
like Deb says, that some higher power is in that right there. It's meant to be. That's right. It's just meant to be, y'all.
I agree.
And this conversation tonight is definitely meant to be. I'm Jazzie K Ward, and you are watching Artist Talk. And I'm talking with my friend, recording artist, R&B. He's not a singer. He's a singer, soul singer. Mr. Roger Hill is our special guest. Make sure you go over to RogerHillMusic.com. I see Castella. I see my sister-in-law, Sharon. Thank you so much. Hey, Jeffrey. We're going to take a short break, and I want you. We're going to come back. We're going to get ready for Mind, Body, and Soul, Heart and Soul with Dr. Chantel Graham is also here tonight. And I want y'all to hear this amazing song from Mr. Roger Hill. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here on Artist Talk.
Hey everybody, I'm international recording artist Castella. Hey, have you had a chance to watch Artist Talk with Jazzie K Ward? Well, if you haven't, you can catch him every Monday on Facebook Live or YouTube starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you haven't, shame on you. Hashtag shame on you. But I know I will see you on Monday, right? Okay. Artist Talk with Jazzie K Ward.
Are y'all ready for this? TKBSDS Productions presents to you Beauty Shop.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Artist Talk. I'm Jazzie K Ward. Hey, Jeffrey Hicks. Our special guest tonight, of course, is Mr. Roger Hill. He has a smashing new hit, y'all, and it's called Come Back to Me. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a listen at the song, and then we're going to have a little bit conversation. We got Dr. Graham, who wants to tell us about some health tips. We want to hear that, and we're going to have a little bit more conversation. But real quick, Roger, for the song, so Come Back to Me. Is this a true story? You want to tell us something real quick about the song?
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
I'll say yes and no. I don't know. Tell you the truth, this is honestly got true. When I was writing that day, trying to come up with those words to that song, okay, I prayed to God and I said, God, please give me the knowledge and strength and the wisdom to write this song. Okay. And that's what came out. And there was a friend of mine. Their name is Cool Breeze. And I was looking for something to put into the song. And when it came to that part and I thought about her, and I was like, there's a cool breeze of love that's gone. So what am I to do? Come back to me. And then that's how I came out.
Wow. I love it. And the thing I love about your voice, you sound just like, I will say the album, the record. You sound just like the song. You sound just like the song, y'all. So y'all want to hear it? Here it go. Ladies and gentlemen, R&B soul singer, Mr. Roger Hill. And this is his smashing hit. This is Come Back to Me. And you're hearing it right here on Artist Talk.
Tell me where you are. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Stop and listen. Walk with me. Joy of laughter is what I see. I remember those times we had. Love would never end. Ooh. Emotions running, love on high. Dream of passion, I cannot lie. Where did love go? That I don't know. Baby, can't you see? Come back to me. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Love will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that will never change. Wishful thinking, love no more. Tears keep falling, hearts are broke. There's a cool breeze of love that's gone. So what am I to do? Come back to me. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Love will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that will never change. I will climb the highest mountains for your love. Just for you to be here with me. There's nothing that can stand up in our way. This is more than just a dream. Come back to me. Cause say where you are. Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Baby, won't you come back to me? Love will be the same. Will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that will never change. Will never change. Ooh, just say where you are. Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Come back to me. Love will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that would never change. Will never change. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come back to me. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Hey,
La 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 la. Come back to me.
hey, come back to me. Y'all didn't know I was singing background on this song. That's why I love the song. And I guess Rodney Trotman said, hey, what's up, Rodney? And Ron even said, I'm sure you get this all the time, Roger. The sound, the influence of Ron Isley.
Yeah.
You know, when I heard that, when you did that, la da da, la da da, I said, drop the mic. Yeah.
La da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Come back to me.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pass the collection plate, everybody. He just did you hear that? Did you just hear that? So by the sound of my voice, everybody, where Spotify, wherever music is sold, Roger Hill Music, y'all go download this song right now. Didn't y'all love the song? Love the song. Dr. Shani said, I love the song. Somebody also said it's a great stepping song. They said ballroom dancing.
Step in the name of love.
Stepping in the name of love. So what we're going to do right now, Roger, we're going to go over with Dr. Chantel Graham. And Dr. Graham is, she's going to give us a segment on mind, body, and soul, and health and wellness. We talk about music, and, you know, music, the song is so healing. So we're going to have Dr. Graham come in, and we're going to have a little bit more conversation with our guest tonight, Roger Hill, R&B and soul singer. So let's go ahead and start our health and wellness check-in with Dr. Graham.
It's time. Health and Wellness Check-In with Jazzie K. Tips for the mind, body, and soul.
Is it the lovely, the beautiful Dr. Chantel Graham? How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy spring to you.
I know. The sun out a little bit longer. I'm happy about that. That vitamin D, there we go.
I mean, you are just glowing over there.
Oh, I think it's my ring light.
I know you give us such amazing health tips. And I know last time you talked about the sun and the vitamin D that we need for our skin.
Yes, yes. So today I'm going to give you a little tidbit. It's something that we can all add into our daily lives that's not going to cost us much, but going to have great effects. Things like combating sicknesses, even the common cold, reducing blood pressure, decreasing cholesterol, decreasing your chance of heart disease, high antioxidants that are actually going to relate to getting rid of Alzheimer's disease and dementia, things that's going to actually improve athletic performance, detoxifying heavy metals from the body, improving bone health, and actually can actually improve your sex life. Guess what this one thing is?
What's that?
Garlic.
Wow.
Just simply garlic. Garlic is power packed with a lot of good vitamins like vitamin B6, vitamin B1, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, iron, all these great things just packed into that one little clove of garlic. Now, be careful because of garlic, when you eat too much, it acts like a blood thinner. So you may start to bleed more. And if you have any type of GERD or acid reflux, don't consume too much because it'll make that kind of bad. It's also part of the carb network called a fructan. What is a fructan? It's a carb that relates to giving you bloating, a lot of gas. So you just got to be careful with that, okay? But garlic is just packed with so many nutrients. I personally, if we can get it naturally, I say take it naturally. 1 to 2 cloves a day will work wonders. I actually put mine in a blender with a little bit of lime zest and lime juice. Take a little shot, goes a long way. Or you can cook with it. Some choose to take supplements. I'm just saying if you can get something naturally, just take it in the natural state and form. It'll go so far with you. So get your garlic. And if you don't, Jazzie, shame on you.
Shame on you. And can you, and a lot of people, want to tell us your practice. What's your specialty? What do you do?
Well, my background for the past 30 years has been radiology, but I do outpatient surgery. I work with a lot of orthopedic surgery. I know he's having his knee surgery done tomorrow. We're going to go through all that great stuff. Remember RICE when it comes to surgery. RICE. Rest, ice, compression, elevate. He said he's going to sit around and lay around. If you have knee surgery, I need you to get up and start moving quickly. There's no sitting around at the knee surgery. Sorry, Roger. No, it's not going to happen.
So, for more information, you can find Dr. Graham right here, Dr. Graham at the lifeapp.info.
Actually, that's reverse. It's theapplife.info.
Okay, the app life.
Yes, and APP stands for active, proactive, and prevention. We have to be our own advocates when it comes to health. Why not us? Why not now?
Okay. And real quick, Dr. Graham, Kenneth says, when should he take the garlic?
Take it when it's convenient for you. If you have stomach issues, do not take it on an empty stomach. Take it with food, but cook with it. Put it on some salmon, put it on some steak, put it in your veggies. You can kind of consume it that way too. You don't have to consume it raw. I just choose to because during this season I have allergies and I get colds and it just knocks that stuff right on out. Okay. Garlic toast. Debbie said garlic toast. Absolutely grind that garlic, roast the garlic. Now look, aluminum foil, put it in the oven with some olive oil for 45 minutes. It comes out smooth, creamy, and it's great to cook with. I love garlic. But be careful, I do not want to have what we call dragon breath. So, not garlic too early in the morning, eat it at night.
I love it. Again, let people know where to find you and tell them about your book too.
Oh, and just so happens I have a copy here. Shameless plug. Nia the Germinator is actually a wonderful children's book, and she talks about combating the 4 brothers, which are the germ brothers: bacteria, fungus, protozoa, and viruses. We have that all the time. It's always around. You have to do your due diligence to get rid of those things while you can. So the website is theapplife.info, and my email is drgraham@theapplife.info. Check me out.
Can we find you on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter?
Facebook. My Instagram handle, Twitter handle is all the same. It's at Dr. Shawny 0730. The @ DRSHONY 0730.
All right. Dr. Graham, it's always an honor and a privilege to have you here on the show. She gives us great health tips for the mind, body, and soul. And we always know, Dr. Graham, music is also good for us too, right?
Music is medicine. Music is good for the soul. I'm telling you something. When I get some good music in, my house gets clean so much better.
Come back to me. And, our guest here tonight, Roger Hill, I tell everybody, make sure you download this song.
Oh, you know me. I follow everybody on Spotify and give them those streams. That's right. You got to support these local artists, these independent artists, because, big dogs try to swallow them up, but not me. I support those local people. Absolutely.
Okay. Hey,
now,
Dr.
I'm giving away something tonight. Okay. I'm going to include, because, I'm also a certified life coach. I'm going to include a 30-minute session of life coaching for that person, whoever wins tonight.
What?
Yes.
Y'all, let me tell you, Dr. Graham is major. A 30-minute, well, okay. We'll do that tonight for somebody tonight. Dr. Graham, can you stick around for the show and hang out in the green room back there?
Absolutely. For you guys, absolutely.
I love it. Again, Dr. Graham, have a great rest of the week, and we look forward to seeing you back here next Monday.
I sure will be.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Mind, Body, and Soul with Dr. Graham.
See you guys soon.
Okay.
It's time! Health and Wellness Check-In with Jazzie K. Tips for the mind, body, and soul.
Hey, thanks, Dr. Graham. And we are back with our friend, Mr. Roger Hill, R&B and soul singer. Come back to me. Roger, did you learn anything new out of the health tip there, mind, body, and soul?
Yeah, she made me want to sing some Ron Eyes when she was talking.
Well, go ahead and sing something.
Oh, I love the way you receive me. Girl, I love the way you receive me. I'm coming on strong in between the sheets.
Yes.
You got me going.
I love it. I love that.
Oh, boy.
Oscar says music kept my sanity when he was in the military. Yeah, people don't realize the power of music. Altra says, health is wealth. Also, Deb had another question for Dr. Shani, and we'll try to get that answer for you, Deb. But that's what music does. And Roger, I'm still just blown away. This is truly a gift from God for this man to just, I'm thinking, at least the last 10, 15 years he's been singing professionally. Roger said he just started like last year.
November.
November. Can y'all believe this? Wow. But something I want to say congratulations to you on, Roger. That you have officially been your Artist of the Week, the official U.S. Indie Soul Chart number 18 on Radio Indie International Network.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How did that make you feel?
I don't have a feeling right now. I mean,
right.
This is all new.
Yeah.
Right now, what I'm focusing on right now is getting more music out. Okay. I don't want people to think that I'm about to be a one-hit wonder because I got some heat coming.
Right.
I got some heat.
Right.
And I think a lot of people are gonna love my music. I think the music industry is gonna really like wow. When they start hearing my music, I think a lot of people are really gonna pay attention. I mean, right now, I've had the likes of Otis Williams from The Temptation, Marshall Thompson from the Shy-Lights. I mean, he loves it. He loves my music. Master P, they've heard it. Angela Winbush. I mean, it was talk that from what I've heard, Ron Isaac even heard it. So these people have these are some major players that has kind of like gave me their blessings out there. So
I was going to ask you this, Roger. Is there a possible, Angela Winbush and Roger Hill duet?
You know what? I texted Angela last week, and I actually do want to do a duet with someone.
Okay.
And I did. I reached out to Angela. I haven't heard back from her though. Okay. But I do want to. I actually inbox a top female artist today. I haven't heard back, but you know what? I look at it like this: if I keep hitting somebody's, you're gonna knock something out the park,
right? And
you got to understand, because a lot of these entertainers have been in the game a long time, and I'm a newbie. I think that they want to probably see what I can do. Right. And I think once they start hearing me out there and then hear my music, and I think people will be like, you know what? I think I might want to check that young man out there and
right.
see what he can do,
Yeah, I love it. So, you know, like who were some of your musical influences? Like who?
Oh, man, of course, I love Ron Isley. I love the Isley Brothers, Charlie Wilson, Alexander O'Neal. I mean, I love his music.
Yeah.
You know, I could sit and listen to, you know, that good love music, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I miss that old school love music, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring that yesterday back. You know,
We need it. We need it. And did you have a show not long ago, a few weeks ago? I don't know. I thought I saw something out in LA. Did you do a show?
No, I didn't do that one.
Okay.
So I'm working on some different shows. March 28th, I will be, no, I'm sorry, May 28th, Memorial Day weekend, I will be opening up for Leela James. Leela James, Life Jennings, Case, Miss LA, Lakeside, Big Rob, a few other people.
Okay.
So I'll be opening up for that show. And then on July, there's another show. I think Lenny Williams is going to be on that one. So right now, like I said, I'm focusing on trying to get my music together so that I'll have a portfolio, because I'm basically just starting in the game. And I look at it like this. I want to put out the best.
Right.
I want to put out the best.
You know, and I know recently you got a distribution deal with Sony Music. And, you know, the importance for people that want to follow in your footsteps, like indie artists. And I know you are definitely a businessman. You know, what has been some challenges, Roger, that you can share, just probably trying to get started in the business and even getting your music heard?
Well, there's a few things that I've experienced so far. I mean, one thing is just because I'm an indie artist, you know, being able to get your music on commercial radio. That's another one.
Mm-hmm.
This music business is very expensive. I understand personally why a lot of entertainers have experienced certain things over the years. The only thing about what I'm doing is I'm basically paying for everything myself. So I own all my masters. It's me. I am the record company. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got total control over everything. But the thing about it, you know, it's a process. You know, you want, like, come back to me. I mean, I want everybody to hear it. You know, to me, that is a Grammy award-winning song. And I'm telling you, I am going for a Grammy. I'm going for a Grammy. By hook or crook, I'm going to get there.
Hey, Roger, I picture it right now. I'm standing up there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grammy goes to Roger Hill. Come back to me. There we go. It's there.
Lord Jesus, here I come.
The Grammy goes to. I think you have to speak things into existence, right? You have to speak things out there in the truth. And something you mentioned also is owning your own masters.
Yeah, I own all my masters. I write all my songs. I mean, that's a gift in itself. You know, I just the other day I was just thinking, you know, I'm in the construction and that's what I do. And I was just talking to someone the other day, and I said, you know, it is a gift. God blessed me with many talents, and you know, I'm a licensed general contractor. I'm a licensed electrical contractor. I can sing. I mean, I write songs. I mean, that is a gift in itself, you know. And I'm very thankful. And I'm very blessed that He has, you know, given me these gifts, you know. And I'm gonna do all I can, you know,
right?
To, you know.
So what could we do, Roger, for everybody that's watching this live, for those who go back and watch the replay? What can we do to support you and your music and other indie artists?
What I want people to do, like, I have grown folks music, and I want everyone to know that my music is grown folks. So just think of the yesterday years that I'm putting out. But I want everyone to follow me. All my social media from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything is under Roger Hill Music. And the other thing is that I want everyone to support my music, go and download. Just spread the word, because that's the only way this is going to work as an indie artist. I do have some great music. I'm being honest. I have some great music that's coming out. Right. I gave you a little sample, and it's a beast,
Right.
So
can you tell us that? I know the name, but can you tell us the name of the new song you're working on?
The new song is actually in the mastering phase right now, so it should be done within the next day or so. But the name of the song is called "Do What You Want to Do." It's an experience that I had, with the person, and we broke up, and when we broke up, the gates just opened up, and I started writing, and that's what came out. But it's an up-tempo song, and I'm going to drop it this summer because I think it's going to be something that people can really, groove to.
Okay. We need that summer groove. And hey, Tania, hello. And Chantel said, grown folks, brown looker in a song. Rodney said, grown folk music. Chef D said, I could hear Roger's voice with Terry Ellis of In Vogue or Shanice. Okay.
Send them my way, because believe me, I'm in pursuit of a female artist to write a song, and I'm telling you, it's just laid on me. I want that person. I'm gonna write that song, and I'm gonna write a hit.
Okay, and I know somebody too. I don't know. We're gonna talk, after the show. I'm gonna say I think I know somebody, Roger, that can work with that song. I think I know somebody. Hey, from Brazil. I think I said that right. Yeah, Brazil. Hey, thank you so much for joining Artist Talk. So I know I told everybody to make sure you do the hashtag shame on you, so you could possibly win a gift, a special gift from Jazzie K Ward, and an even more special gift from Dr. Graham, who is a licensed life coach. And she's going to do like a 30-minute, special consultation. I guess whatever you want to talk about, mind, body, and soul. Okay. So I'm telling my producer, are we ready, sir? Don't forget to do hashtag shame on you. And we're going to pick and see who the lucky winner is. So I am ready, Mr. Producer, when you are, sir. That's right. Do the hashtag shame on you. Hey, Mr. Rodney Trotman. I see you in here, my brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. And don't forget to go over to RogerHillMusic.com. His latest hit, Come Back to Me. Everybody, go download that right now.
All the digital platforms.
Stop and listen. Walk with me. Joy of laughter is what I see.
Congratulations to you, Deb. Congratulations for being the winner of the show. So, Deb, we will hit you up in your inbox and you send us your information. Something I wanted to ask you too, Roger, who does Roger Hill listen to? Like, if I got in your car right now, what do you typically listen to?
Come back to me.
I love it. Why not listen to your own?
I mean, I listen. Well, okay. Before, I'm a Will Downing fan. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh yeah,
Will Downing. I love Will Downing. That's probably number one. That's probably all you're gonna hear. Between Will, the Isleys. I like so many different music, but number one, Will Downing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on top, next to mine.
Right. Okay, I love it, my brother. So let everybody know before we let you go, how to find you in your music, where to stream, and all that.
So everyone can follow me at Roger Hill Music. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all of them. And you can go and download Come Back to Me on all major digital platforms. But make sure you look right now, Roger Hill, Come Back to Me, with the bald head guy, you have to, because we have been running into some problems, which getting ready to straighten this here out. Just to let everybody know, I will be going under Roger Hill Music real soon because of the situation. There's another Roger Hill that's out there, and people are getting Roger Hill, myself, confused with this other person. So we have to straighten this out. So just letting everybody know that ahead of time.
Okay. Everybody, by the sound of my voice. Roger Hill Music, y'all. Come Back to Me. Look for that song, Come Back to Me. Again, Roger, thank you so much for coming on the show. We want you to come back, and I'm waiting for the Come Back to Me video. I don't know if that's in the works. If you're going to do a video, I would love to see.
Yes, it's in the works. It's in the works.
Okay.
Definitely.
Again, thank you so much. Any last words or words of wisdom or advice you can leave us with for someone that wants to follow in your footsteps?
Shoot, I need to follow them. Shoot. Hey, what they say, I'm walking by faith, not by sight right now, I will say this though. Do research. I mean, I'm always researching. Just because a person tells me this don't mean I'm going to look at what you tell me. I'm going to, do my own research. I mean, that's just how I'm built. Whatever you do in life, know your business.
That's right.
Know your business. Learn it, because you got some sharks out here, not just in the music, but shoot, in business, period,
Right.
So there's a lot that I'm learning. There's a lot that I have learned. But I am blessed to be able to have some major players in my life, because being that I used to promote concerts, I met a lot of people. Now that I'm on the music side of actually singing, I use a lot of my connections to make this sound what it is. And so I have never sung in a club besides Cat's Cafe during karaoke or open mic night. I've never been that person to go and sing in different clubs and stuff trying to make it. It's like, whoo, you know what I mean?
Right.
Went from writing a song straight to the studio. Now I'm getting ready to go and open up for a major act.
Right.
So it was a little different because of who you know, not what you know.
That's true.
I
love it. Roger, anything I can do to continue to support your music, your brother, I got you. You're in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
We got you. We're going to keep pumping this song. We're going to get to the Grammy. But as always, continue blessings to you. Come back on the show anytime. I can't wait for this summer for the new song to drop. And we're just going to keep watching out for Mr. Roger Hill, y'all, because this brother has that it factor. Trust me. He has that it factor. Thank you so much, Roger. Can you stick around for a little bit?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. This is Jazzie K Ward. Thank you so much. Another awesome show with R&B and soul singer, Mr. Roger Hill, RogerHillMusic.com. K Ward Radio is my YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the little bell right there twice. KWardRadio.com is the website. Make sure you subscribe so you can keep up what's happening with the show and with WKRW and all that jazz. Any artists that would like to be featured on the show, there's my information, my mailing address. You can email me there. If you'd like to support the show, no gift is too small. Cash App, PayPal, all that jazz is right there. Don't forget to get your Shame on You t-shirts too. I still have some of those left. Saturday Jazz Affair on WVAS, Alabama State University, every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Make sure you tune in on WVASFM.org. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure you take care of yourself and be kind to others. We'll see you next time right here on Artist Talk. Thank you.
There's nothing that can stand up in our way. This is more than just a dream. Come back to me. Oh, Just say where you are. Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Love will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that will never change. Ooh, just say where you are.
Talk. It's the Jazzie K Ward coming at ya.